Hello, and welcome to your Reiki session. For tonight's session, our intention is restoration, and specifically just healing our emotional and spiritual body. We get kind of dinged up in the world, and especially for me, in the winter, I feel a little low. And so just really working on restoring and bringing back in some life and power into our emotional and spiritual body. Okay. And I'm going to use some crystals. I'll show those to you at the beginning before we start. So I have some green kyanite, and this piece has been smoothed down into a kind of a wand shape. And I love this green kyanite for balancing and aligning our energy body. So I will be using this, balancing, healing, aligning, really opening up flow in the energy body. And I'll also be using it to draw some Reiki symbols to start that healing. And then after that, I have some Muscovite, I think it was called, that looks very similar, kind of a mica, and bringing this in for healing through gentle changes. So it feels like it is very papery and soft stone. So even though it looks very sparkly, it actually just kind of crumbles into anything. So it's really just a gentle change, a gentle transformation in our attitude, giving a bit of creativity and courage for transformation. And bringing in a little bit of inspiration and light. I have some Preseli Bluestone, and I'm bringing this in for its deep wisdom and awakening. Feels like it helps heal us on a deeper level, like a soul level. So bringing in that restoration to the deeper parts of ourselves, just kind of relaxation and surrender into the change. I have some raw Fucsite here, which is so good for self-healing and bringing about resolution. It's sort of that nurturing next step after we heal from something, where we move on to the next thing in our journey. So moving us into that new beginnings, that self-discovery after we've healed, and moving to restore us to the next step. I'm going to start us off with a spray cleanse, and using this instead of smoke. It feels a little more restorative to use water in our cleanse. Sweeping that through your energy. I'm gonna get a little on my palms. Just pulling that through. And as we're starting to cleanse through my space and your space, and bringing us together, start to bring your attention, your awareness into your body, checking in on your breath, checking in on any tension that you're feeling, finding places of discomfort. A few more sprays. A little more in my hand. And starting to call your mental energy back to this space. Letting unwanted thoughts and distractions go. Centering in on your present moment, how you're feeling. And I also wanted to bring in some feather. I like the way it sort of cleanses and opens up the energy, kind of blowing things open, letting things out to air. So I'm just going to bring it top of your energy all the way down. Just letting go of anything unwanted so you can be present here, so you can receive this healing. Letting you go of anything that may stand in your way, of connecting with this restoration, this healing. It feels a little better for us to start. I'm bringing in a little green kyanite for balancing, healing, and alignment. I'm going to use this too as we open up flow and restoration into the body, allowing Reiki to flow, using some Reiki symbols, and really allowing yourself to receive that restoration, to receive peace and healing, to feel resolve. Bringing some balance into our energy, allowing ourselves time to rest and heal, and then expand and explore, and rest and heal, giving ourselves equal opportunities to find healing through retreat and rest, as well as expansion and strength and courage. allowing yourself to feel that healing energy coming through the body. Paying attention to how your energy is feeling. Tapping into that flow. Opening yourself up to this present moment. And that was some green kyanite. Bringing in this piece of muscovite, which has just got gorgeous color and shine and shimmer on it. And this feels really gentle in igniting some change. So healing through some gentle changes, making adjustments to our lives and our days so that we can stay in this calm and peaceful state, working with our intention to spark that change. And starting to ignite that in the solar plexus, kind of in the belly, starting to build up a little bit of warmth. With each breath, bringing in more energy into that space in your stomach, in your solar plexus, kind of warm energy center. Bringing in more energy and inspiration. Bringing in more light. restoring our connection to our purpose. Bringing in a little creativity, that we do all things uniquely as ourselves. Allowing ourselves to feel empowered in the changes we want to make, in the future that we see, kind of embodying that energy of that future. And allowing all that warmth and energy that we're building in the body to be a seed that continues to grow even after you leave this session, growing into your passion and purpose, restoring your emotional body and your spiritual body. Okay, so that is some Muscovite, or kind of like a mica. It's very flaky, gorgeous, but fragile. And I have some Preseli Bluestone. This is some of the same material that makes up Stonehenge, part of it. I'm bringing this in for this deep wisdom and healing, kind of healing more at the soul level, healing old wounds and how they kind of all intertwine together, just really leaning into the wisdom of surrender and letting go, just relaxing into the change, relaxing into the healing. We don't have to fight against it. We can learn our lessons and move forward, allowing ourselves to really sit in that power. We are divinely capable of change, and it is such an incredible power to be able to change who we are and how we interact with the world. So looking to that wisdom of change and empowerment. and connecting with all of our body as we are doing this healing process. I want you to think about all the different parts of your body on a cellular level, and thinking about healing and working with all of those, healing each and every cell, connecting and awakening each and every cell in our being for our purpose, to be aware, to heal, to be present, to guide ourselves towards change and transformation and healing. And as we awaken and empower each and every cell, they in turn sort of empower and awaken the cells next to them. A wave of healing moving down the body. Or perhaps like a drop of water rippling out across a pond surface. You think of that. Each cell reverberating out with its own power and healing to be awakened. Beautiful. Okay. So moving on to some Fucsite. I have a raw piece. And I find that Fucsite is so good at just tapping into our self-healing capabilities, really empowering us to move through changes in our emotional body and our heart space, really tapping into that healing power we have. Bringing this in as well for how it takes us through that newness, that beginning, that fresh start after we've healed, bringing us into that excitement and that burst of energy we feel as we take on change, as we lean into self-discovery. Allowing all of those cells in our body that we were awakening to feel this restoration, to feel this self-healing, this spark of discovery and newness. As we lean into our new emotional body, our new spiritually healed self. If we had a fresh start, what would we do with it? What do we want to call in to this new beginning? Allowing ourselves to resonate with that freshness. As we start again, what are we leaning into? What new changes are we bringing in and really enjoying and soaking into them? drawing that energy of newness into the body. Allowing every cell in your body to kind of feel like it just took a shower. You feel fresh, you feel sparkly and clean. Soaking in that restorative, clean feeling, the freshness. Just pulling that through. Okay. That feels so much better. Energy feels lighter, fuller. So much better. That is some raw Fucsite. This piece is quite sparkly all over. Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. If you enjoyed this session, definitely subscribe, leave me a comment. I appreciate all of those so much. And if you would like to support this channel, here are some of the ways on the screen that are so helpful for me, and I just really appreciate any support that any of you offer. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one.